Hello students, how are you doing? We are barreling through our flex term and we're about to have our first test already, which is great because we're actually a little bit past the first half of our 7-week term. So this is a great time to have our first test, and I will switch over to the computer screen so that you can see. Here we are inside of Pause, and I'm going to click on the quizzes link, which I know you are very familiar with as of this point. And hopefully you are working hard on your Unit 6 quiz, which is due April the 7th. Hopefully you've already submitted your third writing assignment, which is writing assignment number 3 anyway, and I will be grading that soon. So keep up on those writing assignments. Maybe we'll talk about that next, but I primarily want to focus on exam number 1. So you see that it's coming down the pipeline here, and I want to notify you that I did extend some of these dates. So if you looked at this at one point, you should revisit it because it might give you greater opportunity to take the test. When I scheduled it, I overlooked the fact that this is Easter weekend, and I'm sure that you may have plans with family and friends, and I know the college has a discretionary holiday there. So just in keeping with the college's policy, I'm giving you a little bit more time there. Okay, now, couple other things I want to point out to you, which is notice that you have only one attempt on this test. Use that wisely. Right now, as I'm recording this message, there's a storm going on outside. And if you think that the power is going to go out, that may not be the best time for you to take the test. So your ability to schedule and plan an appropriate time to take the test is very important. Okay, now, also in terms of an internet connection, it needs to be a reliable internet connection. I do understand that you're online students, and if your home internet connection is not reliable, then you might have to find another source. For example, the college does provide access to computers and through our library and through some of the classrooms, so you might need to plan some time to come to the campus. Also, most public libraries have computers and internet access, but you need to plan time to do this. You need to check the hours that these facilities are open so that you get in there and take the test and do well. Again, my point of saying all this is that you have one attempt. Use it wisely. You should know, and let me be clear, that if tragedy strikes, then you have used up your one attempt, okay? And so you may not get the best score on that, so be aware. Now, also, as you look at this, you'll notice it has a little lock next to it. That simply means that it's password protected. Now, it's not available yet, so if I click on it, it's just going to tell me that it's not available yet. But once it is available, when I come in here to go into the test, it's going to ask me for a password. Once you enter the password, the test has actually started. So the password, where did I put the password, is banana. And that's how you spell it, and it is case sensitive, so you need to type it in all lowercase, B-A-N-A-N-A, banana. So how much time do you have to take the test? And the test, of course, is open notes and open book. It is not open neighbor. You are not allowed to work together. You are expected to work independently. Okay, you have 120 minutes, which of course is approximately 2 hours. Hopefully it will not take you that long. There's a little grace period there, but it will automatically submit your work. In terms of the number of questions, notice that I am randomly choosing questions from chapters 1 through 4. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And, for a total of 100 points. And so, you've got 5 questions roughly from each one of those. So there are 41 questions total that will be on the test. And of course, like I said, you have 120 minutes to answer those 41 questions. If you've been doing the homework, if you've been preparing, you should not be, too nervous about this. You do need to prepare, need to make a quiet time, and take the exam in a single sitting.